My name is Avani. I still remember the exact moment I first saw him. It was the last week of October. Delhi winter just beginning to bite. I was rushing out of the college library, 4 thick books pressed against my chest, my dupatta slipping off my shoulder for the 10th time that evening. Someone behind me said softly, "Your dupatta is about to surrender." I turned around. Tall, slightly tanned, a half-grown stubble that made him look older than 21. Eyes that smiled before his lips did. He picked up the dupatta without waiting for permission and placed it gently back on my shoulder. His fingers brushed my cheek for less than a second. That second was enough. Something inside me shifted forever. His name was Rayansh. From that day on, we became inseparable. We had our spots. The last bench in the canteen, the huge banyan tree behind the library, the broken steps of the auditorium where no one ever sat. He shortened my name to Avi because he said, "Avani sounds like a poem I'm not patient enough to finish reading." Our first kiss happened under that same banyan tree during the first rain of the season. I remember complaining, "We'll get drenched." He pulled me close by the waist and whispered against my lips, "That's the whole point." The rain poured. His mouth tasted like coffee and mischief. I closed my eyes and thought, so this is what people write songs about. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. He started waiting outside my hostel on his black Pulsar. I would lie to my mom on the phone. "Group project, Ma. I'll be late." We would ride to India Gate at night, sit on the grass, share one earphone, and talk about everything. He would play with my hair and ask, "Avi, you'll marry me one day, right?" I would laugh and push him away. "Exams haven't even happened yet, idiot." He would grin. "Exams will pass. You just say yes." Everything was perfect. Good morning texts, 3-hour phone calls that ended only when my phone died. Random, "I saw the moon and thought of you" messages at 2 a.m. I had never known love could feel this easy. Then one day, everything changed. It was the last week of December. He had texted, "Meet me at Hudson Lane. I need to tell you something important." I wore the black dress he loved. Reached the cafe early. He was already there, sitting in the corner, looking like someone had stolen his smile. I sat down. "What happened, Ray?" He looked into my eyes for a long time and said, "Avi, we're moving to Canada. Papa's business is shifting. Flight is in January." The world went silent. I tried not to cry, failed. I asked, "You're actually going?" He stayed quiet, then whispered, "I tried saying no, but family." That night I cried until my pillow was soaked. My mother knocked on the door 100 times. I told her I had a headache. 2 days before his flight, we met one last time. He took me to our favorite Himalayan cafe, ordered my cold coffee without asking, slid a small envelope across the table. "Don't open it now. Open it after I'm gone." Then he held me like he was trying to fit 5 lifetimes into one hug. Kissed my forehead. Whispered, "Avi, I will never forget you. Ever." The night he left, he called from the airport. "I'm boarding." I sobbed, "Rayansh, please don't go." Silence, then a broken, "I'm sorry, Avi. I really tried." The call ended. I opened the envelope with shaking hands. Inside was a letter and a tiny silver locket. The locket had our photo, the one under the banyan tree. The letter said, "Avi, if I come back, the first thing I'll do is marry you. If I don't, never think I forgot you. Some love stories aren't measured by distance or time. You will live in my heart forever. Yours, Ray." After he left, I broke. Stopped going to classes. Stopped talking to friends. Spent nights staring at his WhatsApp last seen. He looked happy in his new stories. New city, new friends, new life. I kept thinking, maybe he has moved on. 6 months later, a message blinked on my phone at 3 a.m. Avi, I'm coming back for good. Dad shifted everything back to India. I dropped the phone and cried, this time from happiness. He landed and called immediately. Where are you? I'm coming to get you. I wore the same black dress. He reached my hostel gate on the same black Pulsar. I ran. He caught me midair, lifted me off the ground, and held me like he would never let go again. Whispered, Avi, I'm never leaving again. We made plans, talked about telling our parents, about a future, about forever. Everything felt perfect again. But fate, it seems, had other plans. Exactly 10 days after he returned, my phone rang at 2:14 a.m. It was his best friend. Avani Netriansh. Accident. It's bad. He might not... I reached the hospital somehow. He was in the ICU. Head injury. Machines breathing for him. The doctor said, very less chance. I sat beside him all night, holding his hand. At dawn, he opened his eyes once, saw me, smiled the weakest smile, whispered, Avi, sorry, couldn't marry you. Then the line on the monitor went flat. He was gone. Forever. 3 years have passed. I still go to that banyan tree. The locket still hangs around my neck. Some nights he comes in my dreams, hugs me, says, Avi, I'm home. I wake up crying because the bed is empty. I touch the locket and whisper into the dark. Rayansh, I miss you. Every single day. Sometimes I think love really is immortal. He never truly left. He just changed form. Now he lives inside me. In every breath. In every heartbeat. I missed him. I miss him. I will always miss him, Avani.